Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deckin Around Deck Specs. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Bicycle Monkey King playing cards. But before we jump into it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And ring the bell.
So this deck is printed by USPCC on premium crushed stock. It is a print run of 2,500 decks designed by Chapet Nadawaru and Kevin Yu, and produced by Riffle Shuffle playing cards. So I have to say, this deck really has an amazingly kind of fun aspect to it. It obviously relates to Asian culture and the story of the Monkey King, which I think is really neat. It's displayed in a very, cartoonish way on the deck and on the tuck, which I think is exciting. Has some great artwork on it. Relatively simple tuck design, nothing embossed or foiled, but it just works perfectly for what it is. I think the back being a play on the original rider backs is just such a nice kind of little touch, and the coloring of it is phenomenal in that navy and gold. Then you have two kind of like opposite jokers and some just very unique faces across the board. The one thing you'll notice there on the left-hand side of the deck is the color variance between all of the different suits. So spades are represented by green, diamonds are these leaves for the pips, and then a purple back. All very, very cartoon-drawn, amazing court cards, very energetic. And then here you have the clubs, which represents wind with this kind of greenish, light jade background, which I thought is actually really neat. Then you touch
on definitely a fun deck.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, the courts are spectacularly done. I like the idea that the cards are all of the suits are on different card stock colors. Got a double backer there.
Is this like a video, like a cartoon or a video game or something?
So I think the story of the Monkey King relates to some sort of historical legend, and I think.
Well, I mean, the Monkey King is Hanuman.
Yeah.
Which is a Hindu god. But I didn't know, because this looks very
cartoonish.
Yeah. I didn't know if there was actually like a cartoon or a game even that basically looked like that. But
yeah, which cool. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have to say though, the deck felt really nice in hand. The one thing that I think Steve and I both noticed with this deck is that even though it's crushed B stock, it feels a little stiff. It feels more like a crushed bicycle stock than a crushed B stock. Again, there's so much variation between, conditions when you're printing that could impact things like that. It's definitely a crushed stock. It maybe just takes a little bit longer to work it in for whatever reason. But
yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel crushed at all.
Yeah.
But, holding it up next to a deck that isn't crushed, you can tell that it's clearly crushed,
Yeah, but all things considered, from a design point of view and from a handling point of view, this is a very nice deck. Riffle Shuffle obviously always comes through with a lot of their decks. They do phenomenal jobs, but this one was another fun one. So if you're looking for a fun Asian-themed deck and you're looking for something, the Monkey King playing cards are definitely something to pick up.
Yeah, full show.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in, and make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And check out Deck Specs. We drop them every Tuesday and Friday.